Okay, brother. So the first thing I'll say is going to be you have been an amazing student in this class.
Wow.
You
Thank you.
came to almost every single class and you tried hard every single time I asked you. You were also one who came early every time as well. Right? That was really cool. So that's first feedback for you. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
To explain our class just a little bit, it was 10 classes where we took some of them off because of, exams and holidays, those kinds of things. So I think we got like about 8, 9 classes in pretty much. Okay. All right. The first 30% of the class is always an icebreaker stage, right? Icebreaker, where I'm trying to like make everybody feel open and welcome to come in, right? The next stage after that is going to be actual building, right? So showing people skills, strategies to improve their English ability, right? And language learning style, right?
Mm.
The last category, the last section is always just trying to make CVs for everybody because, the big problem with that is that people, they think like, oh my God, I have to make a CV. Oh my God, I don't need it right now. Oh my God, it's in English. And then they just never do it, right? Until they need it. And then that time is very stressful, right? For everybody. And then they don't have people like us to help, which is a huge thing. And so that's why I like preparing for it a little bit. And I think you understand that very well. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Right now, Prit, he did ask a key question, right? He asked a key question and it was going to be like, there was a lot of students that started at the beginning and then now we're finishing up and there's only 1 and 2, right? So if I blame myself, okay, right? If I blame myself, I would say that it's because the program is not perfect yet, right? Program's not perfect yet. If it's a perfect program, which is kind of hard to make, it's that everybody who comes at the beginning stays until the end, right? Now, I'm going to try to find 3 ways to blame myself, okay? So the first one is that I still need to improve the program. I get that, right? Number 2 is going to be, I guess I could make a clear syllabus, right? Clear syllabus for everybody in Pasatai so that they see it. The problem is that I've done that before and nobody reads it, right? Nobody pays attention to it. The third reason I blame myself, it's not a class where I hold your hand and build every word and build every sentence, like workshops and other kinds of English classes that many students took, right? It's where I didn't ever show one worksheet on the screen and then we all do it together, right? And some people think that that's what a class is, right? Where the teacher presents a PowerPoint, goes through the PowerPoint, everybody does activities, and then, that's the way that it should be. But that's like so not my style at all. I can do it if people want, but those would be the 3 reasons I blame myself. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, thank you
Mm.
for helping me. You're already thinking about how to help me. Thank you. Okay, I'll try telling you and then we can talk about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I think that the real reason is that only 10% of the students and most people actually want to improve. Yeah, that would be the first main reason. It's that I think 80 to 90% of the students that come in at the beginning, they don't really want to improve, right? They want to live their life. They think other things are more important. They might not think English is important, or they're just too scared, right? Where being in a Zoom class online with people and trying to communicate in English is scary, right?
No.
Well, just for some people, okay? For some people, right? The other reason I think is that it's bias, right? I'll show you what bias means. And I'll just go with 3 because this is not a complaining class, but I think that it's bias. It's that they think they know what the class is, but they don't know for sure. They just think they know based on the chat and what other people talk about and like not looking at the videos, not talking to the students. It's that they think it's some kind of English class, but they don't know really what it is. right? So that would be 1, 2, 3 for me. Number one would be only about 10% of people really want it, and I'm okay with that, right? Number two is that is fear, right? Fear to speak, right? Fear to interact. And then number three, I would say would be, what did I say last? It was bias, right? Bias where maybe they don't understand what the class is exactly, and they understand something else, but they just have to come to find out, right? Okay, all right, now it's your turn. What do you think, bro?
What I think about
Yeah,
this class.
the first question, yeah, let's start sabay-sabay. Like the first question is going to be, what did you enjoy about this class?
Uh, enjoy that. Uh, I I I I I trying to speak English. Yeah, and your class is very good because it's not just for lecture and do homework. Yeah, yeah. This
Exactly.
class is for speaking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kerbum, thank you so much for that feedback. I'll say one thing and I'll let you keep going, or I'll ask another question. The thing I'll say is, you're so right. It is a speaking class, and I'm trying to limit my lecture time completely. You know, I think a lot of your classes is where the teacher lectures and lectures and lectures, and then it has an assignment for you, and then you guys have to do that after class, right? And then the most interaction with the professor is speaking sometimes in the class, sometimes, and then maybe texting or email, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not good for an English program. It's good for other stuff, right? It's good for other stuff. Okay, great. All right. The second thing I'll ask you is going to be, why do you think lots of people came at the beginning, and now it's only you and me and you, me, and Bo here? Not even Crit is here right now, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think uh like this class is
You know?
select people,
Mm,
maybe because at the beginning that everyone like, wow, English class, oh, I want to join. So so and when they join this class, and they find out that this is a speaking class, and they don't, they like, they trying, they fear to speak.
Kerbum.
Yeah, and feel like didn't enjoy with this class,
Mm,
maybe. And yeah, and and like like
back with it.
and the next class, they didn't want to join. And yeah, and begin like this until now, that
Correct.
have
Yep.
like few people. But I think is this is a people that need, that want to improve their English and speaking. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, brave enough to try. And then right now you make me think of your CV where it's like I have a strong, I have stamina, physical stamina and endurance, where it's like it's that you also have mental endurance as well, bro. Right? Mental endurance, right? So that's physical and mental endurance. So let's see. Just Craig, coming back here, I'll ask you one quick question here. How was your poop?
Good.
Look at his face. Okay, all right, Kadoka. Okay, all right. So now, boom, do you mind using English and some Thai, right? Mostly English and some Thai to explain to Crit what we were talking about before, right? So step one is going to be what you enjoyed about the class, okay?
Okay.
Right. Step two is going to be how I blame myself. And then step three would be how I was thinking about what the real reason is, okay? And
Okay.
then share the last part that you shared again, right? Where you were talking about like schedule, beginning, thinking was class, etc. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And the last thing I'll add as you go into that is that it's an optional class and it's not graded, and it also takes place in the middle of exams. Right. Okay. All right. Continue. Go ahead.
Okay. The first thing